Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Electra Forrester never meant to be the center of attention when she first walked back into the Forrester world, but lately, all eyes are locked on her, and not for the reasons she probably hoped. There's a shift happening around her, a subtle but undeniable change in the way she moves, the way she speaks, and the way people react when she enters a room. At first, it looked like confidence. Now it feels more like calculation. And in the glamorous, cutthroat universe of Forrester creations, that difference can mean everything. Electra arrived with charm that felt effortless. She smiled easily, said all the right things, and played the part of the sophisticated, driven Forrester who just wanted to honor her family's legacy. But the longer she's been back in Los Angeles, the more cracks have started to show beneath that polished surface. It's not that she's openly hostile or reckless. In fact, Electra is far too smart for that. What's changing is her patience, her tolerance for being overlooked, and her willingness to let anyone else take the spotlight she believes should be hers. Those close to her have started to notice something different in her eyes when business is discussed. There's a sharpness there now, a hunger that wasn't so obvious before. Electra doesn't just want to belong at Forrester Creations, she wants to dominate it. She wants her name attached to every major success, every major decision, every big future vision. And if that means quietly pushing others aside, she doesn't seem nearly as conflicted about it as she once did. The most unsettling part is how good she is at hiding her true intentions. Electra still laughs, still plays the gracious family member, still offers support when someone else is struggling. But underneath that warmth is a woman who is always taking notes, always watching, always waiting for the right moment to step forward and claim what she believes is rightfully hers. She's not reckless like some of the more explosive personalities in the Forrester clan. Her power lies in subtlety, and that makes her far more dangerous. There have already been whispers behind closed doors. A few people at the company have started to wonder how certain deals fell apart just as Electra was moving into a stronger position. Nothing she's done can be directly traced back to her, but that's the brilliance of it. Everything looks clean on the surface, yet the timing always seems to work out in her favor. Someone else stumbles, someone else takes the blame, and Electra quietly steps into the space they left behind. What really has people nervous is the way she talks about the future. It's no longer about collaboration or honoring the Forrester name together. Now, her words are laced with ambition that borders on obsession. She speaks about innovation, about new directions, about leaving behind outdated thinking. But listen closely, and it's clear she's talking about leaving people behind too. People who, in her mind, are standing in the way of her rise. Her relationships are starting to feel more transactional as well. Electra has always been skilled at forming connections, but lately, it feels like she's evaluating everyone based on what they can offer her. Who has influence? Who has secrets? Who can be useful? It's a quiet, almost invisible shift, but it's there. The warmth hasn't disappeared. It's just become strategic. There's also a growing sense that Electra resents the fact that some members of the family are automatically trusted while she still has to prove herself. That resentment has been building, and now it's starting to shape her decisions. She doesn't want to wait her turn anymore. She doesn't want to be patient. She wants what she wants, and she wants it now. What makes this so compelling is that Electra doesn't see herself as the villain. In her mind, she's simply doing what needs to be done. She believes she's smarter, more forward-thinking, and more capable than many of the people currently in power. And if they can't see that, then maybe they don't deserve the positions they hold. That kind of self-justification can be incredibly powerful and incredibly destructive. There are moments when her mask slips just a little. A sharp comment that cuts deeper than intended. A look of irritation when someone else gets praised. A pause before she agrees to something that doesn't directly benefit her. These moments don't last long, but they're enough to make those around her uneasy. It's as if they're starting to realize they don't fully know who Electra really is anymore. And yet, she remains magnetic. People are drawn to her energy, her intelligence, her confidence. That's part of what makes her so effective. Even as her true colors begin to show, she still knows how to make others feel seen, heard, and valued, at least in the moment. It's a powerful tool, and she wields it with precision. At Forrester Creations, where alliances shift as quickly as fashion trends, Electra's evolving persona could change everything. If she continues down this path, she won't just be another ambitious Forrester. She could become a major force, capable of reshaping the company in ways no one expects. But that kind of power rarely comes without consequences. Some family members are starting to sense that something isn't quite right. They can't put their finger on it yet, but there's a feeling that Electra is playing a much longer, much deeper game than she lets on. And in a family where secrets have a way of exploding into the open, it's only a matter of time before her true intentions become impossible to ignore. The tension is building, not through dramatic confrontations, but through quiet shifts in loyalty and trust. People are beginning to wonder whose side Electra is really on. Is she still fighting for the Forrester legacy, or is she building something entirely her own? As the days go by, her choices are becoming bolder. She's taking more risks, pushing harder, and showing less concern for how her actions affect others. It's as if she's reached a point where the end goal matters more than the path she takes to get there. And that's when even the most charming people can become the most dangerous. Electra's true colors aren't loud or obvious. They're revealed in subtle ways, in moments of ambition that go just a little too far, in decisions that quietly benefit her at someone else's expense. But those subtle signs are adding up, painting a picture of a woman who is no longer content to simply be part of the Forrester story. She wants to write it. And in a world where power is everything, that desire could either make her a legend or leave a trail of broken relationships and shattered trust behind her. The question now isn't whether Electra is changing. It's how far she's willing to go now that she's stopped pretending she isn't. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.